Hello, Knitty friends. It's nice to see you all again. I do apologize. It's been a long time since I've done this. I meant to do it more often, but you know, life gets in the way. So hi, I'm Adrienne. Welcome to Tryllacraft. And yeah, it's been a while. I don't even want to think about how long it's been. Month and a bit. It's been a while. So I'm good. I'm fine. I finally got my hair cut today. This is kind of one of the reasons why it was a little bit longer a wait, because my hair was it was so bad. It was so bad. So I cut it. I know you've seen it like this before, but you actually haven't, because this is a full-on mohawk. I texted one of my friends and told them about it, and they were like, please tell me you're gonna stand it up. And I said one day, not today. But yes, but it's great. I also dyed it. As you can see, I've gone back to my natural color. So I'm a brunette again, but I'm planning on embracing my gray because it has increased significantly in the last year. So you can't really see it because my hair is so short right now, but I've got a big patch here and a big patch here that's like white, and then you can't tell, but the roots all through here, patches of gray and silver and stuff. So I'm gonna slowly grow out all the dyed hair, and then I'll just be left with gray, and then I can have a gray hawk. I'm gonna be so cool in my 50s. I can't wait. So that's a while away. I'm only 44, so but eventually I'll be cool. Yeah, it's Friday, so I am technically not at work today, although I will do work later on in the afternoon. But oh, big smile. The haircut and it's Friday totally makes my day. I'm good. I don't leave my house. Today was the first day when I went to the hairdressers that I was in another building for more than 3 or 4 minutes. Since December 23rd, I think was the last time I was in a building with other people. It's been a while. One of my friends, I told them I was going for a haircut, and they're like, you know, it's peoply outside. I'm like, I know. It's very peoply, considering all I have is just me pretty much all the time. But it's good. I'm good. Work is stupid busy and exhausting, and I don't knit nearly as much as I would like to or as much as I should. But mostly that comes down to just being too tired at the end of the day, and I've been having some problems with my hands, so I've been getting some treatment for that so that they don't hurt so much. I had a day about 2 weeks ago where like my hands, wrists, and elbows were on fire. I'm like, I can't do anything. I just ouch all day. So I took a break. I took a break from work. I took a break from knitting. I took a break from everything. But they're feeling good today, so I will hopefully do some knitting in a bit. So I don't have as much to show you as I had hoped, but there is still stuff. It's still been like 4 or 6 weeks or whatever, so there is stuff. I have finishes. Who knew? I finished things. So the first one is a hoe. I think I was working on this the last time you guys saw me. Whooshed. Isn't that lovely? So this is Scrappy Blanket by Dye For You. And the turquoise toe and heel is one of the ones that I dyed for myself for my birthday in August. So it's just so good. I so love it. So I have started the second one, so that one's got the cuff done, but I haven't touched it since I finished this. But I'm super happy with it. I'm really pleased. It's a little out of my normal color zone, but that's actually a good thing. Need to have something new going on. So yeah, so happy about that. And there, I finished a whole pair. Okay, and by a whole pair, I mean I knit the second sock. The first one was already done. Can't be too much of a liar, pants on fire. So this, woo-wee, that is some serious rainbow with lots of blue and turquoise, which I'm loving. So yeah, Yay. So this is Summer 11 by Knitterly Things. It's the September 2018 Rainbow in the Month Club. Yeah, that's how long it takes me to get stuff done. Only 2 years. It's fine. It's fine. 2.5 years. Shh. But yeah, so my first pair of finished socks for 2021. I am trying to focus on things other than socks. I'm not very good at it, apparently, because that's what I've been working on. But yeah, super happy to have at least one new pair. I have, today I put on a fresh pair of socks, never before worn pair of socks. Oh my god, they're so nice when they're like that. That's only pair number 2 out of the 12 I knit last year that I've even actually worn once. So that's how often I leave the house. So yeah. So I'll just show you. Pretty bags, pretty bags, pretty bags. So this is a scrappy sock, scrappy blanket sock. So it's at the cuff, ready to rock and roll. A little bit past the cuff. That's good. And of course I'm working on another pair of socks. So now we're getting into whips. Sorry, I'm all over the place today. So this is the other sock that I pulled out that I decided I should work on. Because, you know, that's how I roll. So this is an Old Oak Yarns called Velvet Shadows. When I dyed it, didn't really think it would micro stripe this beautifully. I kind of figured there'd be some micro stripes, but I kind of figured it would be like the ones that kind of like zigzag down your foot. But these are like almost perfectly micro striped. I'm not sure how I did that. But anyway, so yeah, just been working on this. Haven't been working on it for very long though. This is the second sock. I already have the first one done. Woo! So I will have another pair done eventually. This is what I've been working on. It's hard to say the most because I don't feel like I don't work on it that often. But when I do, it's usually when I have like a 2-hour Zoom date with friends and stuff like that. So I do get a fair amount done. It's my Saucy Senorita bag. So this, where is everything? This is my Beyond Hitchhiker, I'm still working on. The yarn is Dirty Hippie by Dragon Strings Yarn. Oh, I'm so tangled. So, the colors look so good on this video. Like, look how awesome that is. I'm so excited. So, where is it? Here it is. This is where I was the last time I showed you, and I have knit all of that since then. So I've made it, need another hand, made it to the corner, so it changes. Now the rows are slowly getting smaller, very slowly. But yeah, making some great progress on this one. Whew. So yeah, I've knit a couple hundred, well, not a couple hundred, 100.5 maybe rows. So it's progress, it's good. It now feels it might actually get off the needles as opposed to before when I'm just like, it'll never end. But yeah, I'm super excited. I love how it's looking on this video. The colors look awesome that way. So excited, so excited. I think it actually looks better on the video than it does in real life. So super excited. So yeah, I will still keep trucking away on that. If you recall the last time I talked to you guys, I had just found out about the 100-day challenge where you don't start anything new. That Carrie and Jolynn from Little Red Mitten we're going to do. And I was like, yeah, I'm all in. And I haven't started anything. I've been good. But I think that might have to change. So if you remember, I have a friend that I taught how to knit socks, although she still can't do heels. We still have to teach her how to do afterthought heels. But anyway, she texted me a week or 2 weeks ago and was like, I want to knit this sweater. Can you help me? I'm like, okay. So she found this pattern for this like super simple raglan, super bulky sweater. It's kind of awesome. And I'm like, sure, I can help you knit it. It's really easy. It's just a lot of stockinette. And it's super bulky. It won't take long. And so she got all excited and went yarn shopping and all sorts of stuff like this. And she wants to make 2 of them. I'm like, okay, now she's totally crazy. But she's like, I can't find the needles. And I'm like, okay. So I looked at it. And I'm like, oh, I can understand why you can't find the needles. They're US 19s. They're 15 millimeter needles. And I'm like, yeah, they're not very commonly stocked. So we had joked that I should do the sweater with her. And then since she needed help finding the needles, and I was going to find them and order them for her, because they are hard to find. It took me a while to find some. I figured I may as well order some for myself. And then I ordered some yarn, because I didn't have a sweater quantities of super bulky. So it looks like I'm starting a sweater. So, 2 pairs of needles. A 16-inch and a 32-inch in US 19s. Look at those bad boys. They're ridiculous. They're seriously like that's a small broomstick. It really is. But I was super excited that I was able to find them in Hiya Sharps, which I absolutely love. So that'll be great. And then I bought some yarn. So I ordered from a company I haven't ordered before. Place out in Vancouver called Wet Coast Wools. Super fast. They packaged up and sent out my order within like 36 hours. And it was here like in a week. It wasn't supposed to actually be delivered until sometime today, and it showed up on Wednesday. I'm like, what? So, Wet Coast Wools. So, this is what I bought. Sorry for the crinkles. What I bought is some drops snow. What is with me today? Some drops snow in their medium gray colorway. So it's gonna be super shocking. I like gray. gray. Yeah, I like gray. So it's 100% wool. It's a nice, single ply roving kind of one. When I look at this, it feels like it's too small to be a super bulky. It says it's super bulky on the website. When I look it up online, everyone's like, yeah, it's super bulky. I get it. I'm like, oh, this is not what I would call super bulky. Chunky? Bulky maybe? Not super bulky. And if I'm knitting with US 19s, that worries me just a tiny bit. So I think I've decided on a solution. And this is why stash comes in handy, because I'm pretty sure I have some not yet designated for a particular project mohair in gray upstairs in my yarn room. So I might just put some mohair with this. It'll soften up the wool, because we know I'm not it's not terrible, like I'm not like losing my mind. And it's just gonna be super bulky sweater, so I'm gonna have something underneath it. So it's actually surprisingly soft. But some mohair would make that even nicer. So I think I might do that. But yeah. On the bright side, makes for a very reasonably priced sweater. It's only $6 a ball. And they're only 50 gram skeins, but still not terrible. So yeah, so it looks like, because I didn't have 10 sweater quantities upstairs already, no, I had to buy another. we've already established I don't quite make sense. We're aware. All right. Acquisition. So that's my most recent acquisition. It just showed up on Wednesday. But I have a bag of acquisitions. I did really well the last time. I only had like one thing. It's because everything else was on its way, and most of that has arrived now. So let's have a quick look. Pom-poms. Sorry for the crinkle. So, a friend of mine had posted some really pretty pom-poms that she was using on some hats she was making. And I was like, where did you get those? Those colors are great. So she hooked me up with the info. And now I have all these beautiful pom-poms. I don't have anything to put them on. Ooh, pom-pom across the room. I don't have anything to put them on because I haven't knit anything that requires a pom-pom yet. But I have them if I need them. And now I need to make hats that need these pom-poms. Because that's an awesome color. Oh, could you imagine? Hat? Totally can put them in my hair. That's fun. Look, looks like I have fun. Alright, so I don't know why. I just felt like buying pom-poms, so I bought pom-poms. They're great. White and gray and the beautiful burgundy one. It's all good. Alright. Oh, I did make something else. I forgot. I meant to show you this. For several years now, I've had a loom, just a peg loom for pot holders from Harrisville Designs. And, oh, that's what I didn't tell you. So apparently I'm a baker now. I did a Zoom baking date with a friend of mine in January. And I don't know where it came from, but it totally kick-started my baking mojo. And I bake like once or twice a week now. Made muffins last night. I made sour cream coffee cake muffins. And like a couple days before that, I made some brown butter salted caramel chip cookies. And I bought a Dutch oven, so I've been cooking in that. I made homemade spaghetti sauce and stew, and I think tonight I'm gonna make French onion soup in it. So anyway, all that to say, I decided I needed another pot holder trivet kind of thing. So I pulled out my handy dandy loom and I made myself a handy dandy pot holder. So yeah, pretty excited. Fun times. Okay, I have so much to show you, I don't know where to start. Sorry, I'm totally all over the place today. I'm so sorry. I'm just kind of giddy. Alright, let's have a look-see. Okay, we'll start here. This is not in chronological order. I don't know what order I ordered. I order stuff and it comes in different times, so yeah. It's just stuff. So the Grocery Girls had an anniversary kit. I couldn't say no. It's super pretty. It's by a Canadian dyer called Rose Hill Yarns. Colorway is called Knitiversary, which I love. Beautiful dark gray mini. But look, it's so sweet up top, and then it's like bold at the bottom. I'm super excited about that. Look at that. Whoa. Look at that. So that's going to be fun. And since I was ordering from Grocery Girls anyway, I picked up a few other things. I picked up their Christmas badge, their Christmas pin, enamel pin. And I picked up a Grocery Girls, oh, you can barely see it, measuring tape. It's really nice. Really nice, actually. So yeah. I don't know why I couldn't resist this, but I couldn't, so I didn't. Funny how that works, huh? Funny how that works. And my love of self-striping yarns has not diminished in any way, shape, or form. Because, you know, we can't have that. So I ordered a couple skeins from Area 51 fibers. This first one is called Draft of Peace. And those are my colors, the purples and the turquoises and some gray. I just loves it. So nice. So nice. And then this one is called Claire. So this is one of her Outlander colors. I don't know. I actually don't like Claire in the series. I mostly want to punch her in the face. So I don't watch the series anymore, mostly for that reason. But I like the browns, the kind of golds, the brownie golds, not like in your face gold. Not yellow gold, brown gold. And turquoise, I just thought it was really lovely. And, you know, shipping, since I was buying one, I may as well buy two. I have to justify. Not very hard, not very well, but I have to justify. Kim and Colin at Ginger Snap That came out with a collection. It was a copper collection, really, so it had different phases of colors of copper. So I bought a few. This one is called Weathered, and it is just surprise turquoise. I love it. Who knew? So I really love this one. It's really, really cute. Liked it enough to buy two. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. That's okay. And then I also picked up this one. It's called Oxidation. And so it's got the browns, the greens, and the golds with those turquoise in. Just lovely. Did I need it? Nope. Did I want it? Yep. Did I get it? Absolutely. Some things never change with me. Oh, oops. So, Bridgerton, hello, loved it. Should really watch it again. And a dye I've actually never bought from before, called the Arkansas Yarn Company. Put out an entire, like, quite extensive Bridgerton collection. So I bought a couple. This is do they not have the names on them? That makes no sense. That's a silly thing. How am I supposed to know which one is which? It's okay. It's just this one that happens to be blank. So this is Lady Danbury. Just the most beautiful burgundy with lots of gray. I just really like it. And then Lady Violette, which is this soft bluey turquoisey green with lots of little speckles, which is very pretty. This one is my favorite of the Bridgerton boys. This is Colin Bridgerton. Love those blues. Love, love, love them. And then this last one is Queen Charlotte. So we all know what color I like, right? That's gorgeous. They actually all kind of go together a little bit. I was thinking of doing a blanket out of these, and so I have leftover undyed yarn, so I could easily do a nice simple garter stripe fade kind of thing. I don't know. It sounded like a really good idea at the time, and then they arrived, and now I'm like, oh, I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. I'm so indecisive. Not like I'm starting anything like this new anytime soon, so my mind will change 3 or 4 times, I'm sure, before whatever I do actually comes to fruition. But yeah, it's a lot of yarn. I know. Yes, I'm aware that I have a whole yarn room upstairs. Yes, I know. Doesn't seem to change a thing. So, This is from Night Owl Fibers. This is a skein called Love You More. It is just soft pinks and creams and champagnes. It's a little bit of burgundy. I was actually buying something else on her site, which I'm still waiting to arrive because it was a pre-order. And I ordered this at the same time, so she sent this first. Because, you know, shipping. So I buy more than one. It's very pretty, very soft. I don't have a lot of softer things in my stash, so that's kind of nice. And then, you know how I'm into Yarn of the Month clubs? So I've actually canceled one of them. So this is the last skein I'll get in the regular Yarn of the Month club from Freckled Whimsy. It is called Oh Happy Day. And it is yellow and orange and gray and purple and pinks. It's very pretty. Not quite my color combination, but that's okay. It's very pretty. Maybe I'll run out of yarn one day and this will be like, must. I sound like such a bitch sometimes. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't say things like that. I really need to get better at getting out of my comfort zone color-wise because I normally don't. But anyway, this is very, very pretty. I can't say it's unattractive at all. At all. And then the other one, which I am still a member of, is her Harry Potter, I think it's called the Wisdom of Witches and Wizards Yarn of the Month Club. And this one is the 4th month. And this one is called Little Miss Perfect. And we all know who that's referring to. I think this is interesting. I have 2 sets of yarn from Timber Yarns that has a very similar color palette, the turquoises and the pinks. So I will have lots of semi-related socks, but I love the color combo, so I am not complaining at all. I love this one. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Some more Freckled Whimsy for me. And then, just a little bit more. This one is from Die For You. And it is, was part of a collaboration with Cozy Up Knits. And so I bought 2 of this one. It's called Cozy Up with JoJo. I don't actually know what that's referring to, but that's okay. So I bought 2 because I was going to give one to a friend of mine. But it's just like a rainbow and white and gray and full of the pretty. Full of the pretty. Love it, love it. All good. It's beautiful. And the last one, I bought 2 of the same again because I was going to give one to a friend of mine. This is from Lollipop Yarn. And it's just, here, I'll open one. Her packaging is so adorable. So this is the colorway called Kodachrome. And it's just a really beautiful bright rainbow. A lovely little mini. So how about one for each of us so that we can knit rainbow socks that match. Because that's what you do when you're a crazy knitter. But yeah, so cute. Like seriously, look how cute this is. It's all wrapped up in a little bag. So cute. So yeah, this is Kodachrome. So yeah, that's everything I bought. Are you exhausted? You should be. I'm exhausted. That's a lot of yarn. But yeah, I don't actually have that much more on the way. I think I've got some more yarn from Night Owl Fibers. That was a pre-order that I bought. And then I just have my Yarn of the Month club from Freckled Whimsy, which is the Harry Potter one. And I did sign up for the Leo and Roxy Yarn of the Month club. And I did buy the full year, so that's a quarterly club actually, so I only get 4. But I've signed up for that already. That should be coming next month. That's exciting. So there shouldn't be too much yarn coming my way. I'm so terrible. I'm so sorry. I don't know. I don't know what gets into me. I just start shopping. Yeah, I think shopping is part of my... I like to knit, I like to stash, and I like to shop. Like, I like it all. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So yeah, I'm good, you know. Kind of glad that we're out of lockdown. I have my haircut, but to be perfectly honest, being out of lockdown doesn't change my life that much. I don't leave my house that much. I work a lot. But now I bake, which is good for me, but not so good for the chubby cheeks. But it's all good. It's been fun. And I haven't just been baking sweets. I've made focaccia, and I made some bread in my Dutch oven and stuff like that. So I haven't perfected that yet, but that's a work in progress. But yeah, I'm good. I miss you guys. I'm sorry I haven't been around as much. It's been stupid busy, but my life is always stupid busy. I shouldn't make that an excuse anymore. It just is what it is. But it's all good. I'm well. I'm healthy. My dad's good, which is nice. I talked to him a couple weeks ago on Valentine's Day, I think. I need to call him this weekend. But he's good. He's not on chemo anymore. So he's just, you know, the cancer will grow as it grows, and we'll deal with that when it happens. But right now he's feeling good, and so I can't complain too much. He's very annoyed with COVID. But other than that, you know, he's good. I'm good. My brothers are good. My nieces are good. My friends are good. I really can't complain too much, so I am more than happy to sit and stay. Oh, there's one kind of sad thing. So today is the 26th of February. Monday is March 1st, and that would have been Noah's first birthday. So there's no Noah. I think about him often. I miss him. I loved him. I just couldn't give him the life that he needed. I still don't think I'm ready for a dog. I don't think I have a life that is conducive to raising a puppy at the moment. Like the last time I had a puppy that I kept, sure I worked, but I had a job where that when my workday was done, my workday was done, and I didn't think about it until I walked back into work the next day. But my life is not like that right now. You know, I work a lot. I probably average 50, 60 hours a week. And my work is never done. There's always a to-do list. There's always something hanging over my head. And so there are days when I get a little lazy and I don't do anything, and then there are days where I work, you know, 14, 16, 18 hours. And that would be unfair to the puppy. And I just didn't have the capacity to deal with that. But it makes me sad. I really wish I had a puppy to love. Have you seen, I've been watching on like TikTok and Instagram Reels and stuff like that, hashtag talking dog. You'll get a bunch of howling huskies because that's what huskies do. But there's also a study out of a university in California that's been getting people to use buttons to train their dog to use words, and I've been following a bunch of the dogs that are doing this, and it's really cool, and I so wish I would have had that with Toka. I really think he would have loved to communicate with me that way, and I think that would be so fun to do. So who knows, one day I will get another dog, and then I can teach him to use buttons and talk to me and bug me for treats all the time. But anyway, in the meantime, there will be baking and knitting and hopefully more chatting with you and lots of mohawk. But it's all good. All right. Love you, miss you. Stay safe. Have a lovely day. Enjoy your knitting.